Hello everyone, welcome to Get My Class. Today we're going to solve this question which is polyembryo is common in option A grape, option B mango, option C citrus, option D lychee. So let us understand the question. It says polyembryo is common in. So they are talking about in which among these the polyembryo is common. So what do you mean by polyembryo? Poly means many and embryo that is the result of when the zygote divides many a time, it gives rise to embryo. So polyembryo is nothing but many embryos. Okay, so more than one embryo is called as polyembryo. More than one embryo. So the formation of more than one embryo in case of plants, it is called as polyembryo. It happens even in human and even in some animals. But since the options here, they have given about plant options. So of course, we have to consider with respect to the plants. And so let us look at the option. Option A says grape. So do you think polyembryo occurs in grape? Can you find more than one embryo in grape? So when we're talking about more than one embryo, we are actually talking as well about more than one seed. So of course, yes, polyembryo does occur in grape, but it is not most common. Okay, it is not very common. Okay, it is not common. Okay, so in some you may find one seed, in some you may find two seeds, etc., but not common. Okay, then so option A is ruled out. Option B says mango. Mango again. Mango we usually find one seed, so hence here also it is not common. Okay, so usually we find only one embryo in case of mango because the mango has only one seed, so it is not common. So it is ruled out. Option C says citrus. Citrus is nothing but the fruit like your orange, lemon. So they all come under citrus fruits. So citrus itself is like there is a fruit which is called as citrus. It looks like a big, or lemon, like big lemon. So citrus, we can include all the citrus fruits like orange, lemon, etc. Orange, lemon, okay, etc. These have multiple seeds. Okay, multiple seeds. So that means these also have multiple embryo. Okay, so these have multiple embryo. That is why we call it as polyembryo. Okay, or polyembryony we say. So polyembryo, yes, it is common because all the like whenever you take any orange or lemon, you can find multiple seeds in them. In most of the cases, these embryo, some of the embryo may not be viable or some of the seeds may not be viable because some of the embryos are not formed from the zygote. They may have formed from the egg alone or they may have formed from the vegetative part of the ovule, etc. Okay, and hence this condition is called as polyembryo. So it is common in citrus fruit. What about lychee? So lychee again, you can usually find only one seed, and hence it is not, it doesn't have polyembryo. So polyembryo does not occur. Embryo doesn't occur. Okay, so the most common, if you ask me, so it is only option C where you can see commonly the polyembryo condition. Okay, so let us conclude the answer. The answer is option C, that is citrus fruit. So I hope you understood the explanation. Thank you, everyone.